Hi everyone, good evening. So, it's time to continue our Darkest Dungeon to run from the last stream. For anyone who wasn't here, we are in the third region now. This is the same group as earlier. So, Runaway, Jester, Plague Doctor, and Men at Arms. I would say it's going pretty well. But this is Act 2. I'm not quite sure if I can take out Act 2 boss with this group, because I'm missing some good trinkets. I have a few decent ones, like the annotated textbook, but that might not be enough. We'll see. Anyway, right now I think I need to go right, because I need one more Oblivion's Ingress, and there's one over here. That's the only one I know of. And later I'm going to need a hospital, because I got a really nasty disease here on Baristan. So we're going right. Here. It would be nice to make it to Act 3, because I haven't had a chance to fight Act 3 boss yet. I've seen it, but I haven't had a chance to fight him myself. Alright, so I don't have to fight these guys, but I don't think I want to lose affinity here. We can probably do it just fine. Okay, this would actually push Baristan and the Plague Doctor to friendly, and the very friendly with the Jester. Alright, let's do it. That doesn't seem too bad. Plus 20% damage, plus 20% max health. Alright, that's fine. Probably want to kill the bishop first. And if not first, probably second. I also have full inventories, so I should actually use this laudanum here, because I have like a single one in my inventory. So then I could stack it. Anyway, yeah, let's hit the bishop here, shall we? There we go. That's 5. And no need for magnesium rain yet.
Steady yourself.
So, as I mentioned during the previous stream, I might actually stream some games from my backlog in January. I haven't actually decided yet, but it's generally the best month to do something like that. So I might or might not do it, I'm not sure yet. Right. Let's just pop so loud that I'm here. This might be enough. Well, not yet. Right, this guy here does have 5 death blow resist. There we go. Now we can hit the bishop with the incision. That's 1 damage short. And that was like the minimum damage from incision there. A bit unlucky, but alright. He'll go down anyway. The bishop doesn't actually have any death blow resist, so he's effectively dead now. Yep. There's the bleed. Maybe I can heal myself before he dies. Yeah, that would be good.
Comfort in company.
Yes, I can. So don't kill him yet. He'll die from the bleed anyway. Actually, no, he won't. Right, so let's hit him once, and then I can heal myself.
Measured.
It's not going to be for a whole lot, but alright, let's heal anyway. Storage trunk, okay. I don't think I need another one. Price of Pride. Okay, that is good. Wait, do I have that already? No, I had that for one of my previous runs. That is a pretty good trinket, actually. But can I afford to use it? I suppose I can replace Footman's Grog. That is really, really good. 33% chance to gain block plus every single time you get hit is really nice. And having a chance to apply stun on Bellow is really good too. Right, I don't think Footman's Grog makes sense on anyone right now. Nope, not really. Right, so now I can equip that single load-on here. And still got too much crap in my inventory. Hold on, how's the stagecoach now? Yeah, I don't really need 2 storage trunks. Yeah, the plan here was to replace Griddle with medical equipment for the mountain. Because this becomes useless once I get to the mountain, it will do nothing. But plus 20% traveling heal will still work. So I'll be needing the storage trunks. Might as well destroy them for inventory space. I only need 70 baubles really. So I can just destroy the 8. I don't really need the bandage all that much. Probably don't need that bear trap. Okay. Right, so now we need Oblivion's Ingress
By some existential shock.
for the region goal.
Thrown aimlessly amidst the trees.
And then the hospital to remove the disease. Will I play Midnight Suns? No, probably not. Alright, well, that's easy. Yeah, this disease is really irritating, not gonna lie. But fortunately, it'll be gone soon.
On to the next.
It's not just blind, it's 2 stacks of blind. That's really bad.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Right. Okay, I probably don't need these. Here, let's destroy that. Hey, can I equip anything else? No, but we can use the smoke bomb on the upcoming fight here. Yeah, maybe I should use some other stuff on that fight. Hold on. Let's check combat items. I can use stimulants, perhaps. I don't have to keep medicinal herbs equipped for the trinket. So You can consider a Plague Doctor's combat item slot to be permanently occupied with that trinket. But I should use that single smoke bomb. Alright, so we're fighting these. Let's check affinity. Right, so very friendly, like I said earlier. I can get to friendly here. Right. I can get back to neutral here. That would be alright. Okay, let's do that. Yep, there's the blind. Well, it will be gone soon, but it's really getting on my nerves, not gonna lie. Right, we do have Encore now, so probably best to use that. Right away, in fact. It does have quite a significant cooldown. So, let's use it. Honestly, that skill is so good, because it's so flexible. You can use it with so many different strategies and groups. And landing Firefly twice is 10 burn damage per turn. So I can let that tick, I could use that for cause of death. I have options. Right, well, I'm blinded, so let's just pop Retribution. Yeah, Jester is great because there are so many different things he can do. Jester can fit into like almost any group composition. Yeah, so this would do 30 damage already. See, basically with Encore on the first turn, I can guarantee 30 damage with cause of death, if I want to. Obviously, there's no need to do that right now, but just like as a demonstration. I could do that. On the first turn. 30 damage on the first turn. That's pretty good. Again, no point here because he'll die from that.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
So the altar is effectively dead now. Okay. Well, Bolster will give me another stack of block. Let's go with that. He still has both blinds. Right, so... dodge. I guess I'll have to burn that double dodge. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, let's just pop this smoke bomb here. On you. Just to use it up. Alright, well, I guess I just have to burn that dodge plus sooner or later. Don't have much of a choice. There, now it's gone. Pretty annoying, but alright. I could heal myself back to full here and remove that blind. Let's just go with that. I will also remove the buffs, but I won't be blinded anymore. Okay. Well... let's just buff up Incision here. Shame there's no combo up. Yeah, just Retribution. Because now I have blind again. Alright, get some burns started.
Steady yourself.
Yeah, all this blind is pretty irritating. Not gonna lie. Here, have a bath.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Okay. Yeah, now let's push the Plague Doctor back so that I can use Magnesium Rain. Is this enough? Okay, that's enough. That's more than enough. Just in case. Probably not needed. Let's heal up some of this. No need to remove the corpses anymore. Yeah, just heal up.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Yeah, Fade to Black is one of the first skills I upgrade with Mastery Points. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Let's just heal up one more time. No reason not to. I guess I can pop Bolster. We still have Incision to use. That should do it.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using that. So let's check our affinity now. Neutral, friendly, friendly. Okay, very friendly, friendly. Yeah, and no longer unfriendly, that's good. I'm looking pretty good. I've been pretty unlucky with the relationship so far this run. Hopefully we'll get something good next time. Right, inventory. What a surprise. Let's equip something here. I probably don't need this. 30. I guess I could just destroy 8 baubles. Because the trinkets cost 70. At least the good ones. I don't need this because I plan to swap that out. I won't be using that. Well, I use Footman's Grog. Probably not, but I could replace something on the runaway. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be using that. No. It's not about the Trinket, but I just have no use for it in this group. Alright, so academic study next. And then I need the hospital to get rid of that stupid disease. Well, we could try to get something here. Because if I get some really bad quirk, I can get rid of it. Like 2 locations down the road. So I suppose I could try. Maybe I'll get something good. Now this will push me out of friendly territory with Bonnie. But it's going to do that anyway, regardless of which option I pick. So there's no change there. My flame is fine, not to mention I have the whatever it's called in my inventory to increase it. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Probably big fat nothing. Okay. Oh, that is really nice. I haven't seen this before. That has to be relatively new. -3 stress and, more importantly, guaranteed +2 affinity points. That is really nice. That is really, really nice.
You can carry no more.
I don't think I've ever seen this before, but that's really nice. Alright, that was worth it. I did also get a disease, but we can get rid of it. Soon. Alright, I need to destroy something again. But that was definitely worth it. They did improve this place in one of the patches by adding a few items that are, I think, unique to this location. Because previously, I avoided it because most of the time it was just bad. I rarely got anything useful out of it. But now there are several items that seem to be unique to this location that are really, really good. Okay, 29 out of 28. Man. Well, I guess I can destroy some in items with minus stress. I have like a lot of in items that reduce stress now. I don't need that many. Alright, so let's see what this is. And then hospital. Oh, hero shrine, alright. I think I got everything unlocked on this group already, so we'll get mastery points basically. Which is fine. I think the only classes I got left without all skills unlocked are Leper and Grave Robber. So I suppose I might do Leper next. I'm not a big fan of the Leper, but just for the unlocks. Right, so this doesn't really matter who I pick. Okay, it literally doesn't matter. That's some pretty bad stress on the Jester there. Yeah, we will reduce that. So straight, I need that hospital, badly. That will free up some inventory space because I'll spend my relics.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Okay, that's not too bad.
She searches the dying world for the keys to her own salvation.
I don't think I really need to use that laudanum, but I have a lot, so let's use it anyway. Just to be safe. That's much better. From 8 to 3. Okay. Oh yeah, Antiquarian. Antiquarian is pretty annoying to deal with, so that's probably going to be the first target. And by probably I mean definitely. Yep. Burn her down.
Strength dwindles.
Yeah, Antiquarian is an enemy in DD2. So much for that burn. She usually dies last because she has some annoying skills. Piss off. Okay, now I can use Encore. Yeah, I want to land some dots on her, but... I need to get rid of guard first. Yeah, she's going to spam that, so she's probably going to die last, no matter what I do, because of the guard spam. Not a lot I can do about that. Okay.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
It's not a hard enemy or anything like that, just an annoying one, although not nearly as annoying as the drummer groups. I'd rather fight this, I think, than the drummer groups. I really hate the drummer groups. But that's a lot of guard spam, as you can see. I guess I have to kill this guy one way or the other. That'll do the trick. Bye-bye. Okay, this will increase my affinity, that's good. That's 13. Right, so one more for friendly. Right, let's just get rid of the corpses.
Through dissection, an unavoidable end.
Please just die already. Okay, that should do it. Nervous stab. Yeah, damn right, you're nervous. Please just die already. Done.
Straightforward and effective.
A lot of useless crap that I won't be able to carry. 34 out of 28. Okay, okay. And there's still one more road fight up ahead. Okay, that's annoying. I don't need slime mold. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using that. I don't need 2 of these, but that's still 31 out of 28. I might need the extra relics. Alright, let's just keep 70 baubles here, so that I can buy a trinket for 70 if it comes up. That's 30 out of 28. I guess I just have to destroy some combat items. Okay, fine. Let's move on. One more fight and then the hospital. Oh no, we've done it already, never mind.
Understands the futility of her work. But
Okay, so get rid of this crap, thanks. Done. Any really bad quirks? There were a few bad ones. Like, this is not great, obviously. There's a small benefit of +1 speed, but I don't want 10% chance to get 1 stress every round, and +5% meltdown chance. We can remove 2 more. -5% positive relationship chance. I guess I can remove that. Where was it?
we need not be
Okay, and one more. -3% crit. And that's not really that big of a deal, but I guess I can remove it. All right.
Worst habits can be overcome.
Okay, we're done here. And almost done with this zone. Right, combat items again. I probably don't need this equipped. Not for this fight. Yeah, it needs Overwatch, definitely. Actually, hold on, maybe I should keep that equipped. Yeah, okay, just in case. The worst fight is the next zone. The last region before the mountain. That's the Exemplar guy. He really sucks. Alright, Anchor. Firefly on the altar. Oh, come on, really? You had to blind me? Oh, that's bullshit. Okay, that's bullshit, but alright. Yeah, that big crab dude. These cultist fights before the inn are always the same. So for the last region before the mountain, you will always get the Exemplar. Okay, I think I'm going to try using it anyway, because what am I going to do? I'm not going to wait until she's below 50% health to use Indiscriminate Science. There we go, it landed. Blind didn't help you, did it? All right. Yeah, I don't need one more here. And it's dead. Alright, now the other guy.
Bravo!
Nice crit! Man, Incision with Surgeon can do some pretty decent damage for a support class. Piss off. And piss off with your blinds. That shit's annoying. I could blind the big dude. Yeah, let's go with that. He has some annoying skills. Oh, no, he resisted. Never mind. Well, I could still do it with smokescreen, but I kind of need the damage on the shitling. But alright, it's a double blind. No, resisted. Well, I tried. It didn't quite work out. Guard is still up. He's pretty low now. I could maybe even rush him down first at this point, but it's a bit of a risky strategy.
There is comfort in company.
Yeah, especially since the small guy can heal him. Oh, nice! Stun! That's from the Trinket. This one, here. Okay, I might actually try to rush down the Deacon. He's pretty low now. It's just that I'll have to get lucky with the death blow check. He has 33. So this will not do 8 damage unless I crit. Probably no point doing it. What's his speed? 3. Okay, let's debuff the speed maybe. There we go. So now he'll be at 0. Okay, now he needs to die. Come on. There we go, nice. Okay, that was pretty lucky because he had 33% death blow resist. That was pretty smooth. Yeah, we're pretty much done now. And done. Very nice. This whole region was pretty smooth.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Pretty useless load, but oh well. Well, I guess I'll destroy the 2 relics. I don't think I'm going to use these for anything. If the daze was guaranteed, yeah, maybe. And I don't necessarily need the minus 33% burn resist because I'm using Arsonist Hero Path, which is already plus 33% burn chance. So, okay, let's get rid of that. I don't need all this stress reduction in items all that much. Okay, done. Let's go. So one more region and then the mountain. I could see the boss happen with this group.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light.
Okay, let's check the quirks. Fear of Fanatics. Okay. Bog Burner. So let's check Affinity first. We can push a few people up. I have a bunch of items. Right, so Pipeweed. And that also reduces stress, so let's just use it here. Yeah, and also the wine. Right, whiskey bottle is not guaranteed. Let's maybe use that first. Somewhere where it won't be the end of the world if I get a negative. Here, Barristan and Bonnie. Okay. That's 12. Nope, and that's back to where it started. Alright. So I can get +2 3 times now. Okay, I can get very friendly. That'll do. So that's very friendly. And we should get out of unfriendly territory here. Like so. And one more. So this wouldn't be enough. This also wouldn't be enough. Here. There, done. Okay, looking good. Let's check the provisioner real quick. Well, no. Actually, yes, relics. Trinkets, I mean. Not the most useless, not the most useful trinket ever. I don't think I really want that. No. No, I don't. Not really. I'll keep my relics. We'll get one more in, and maybe we can find a hoarder. It's just that they take inventory space, but I'm not going to buy a trinket just for the sake of buying the trinket. That's pretty pointless. Right, we already used flapjacks. So, actually, I could already get rid of this thing, because all I need are 4 flapjacks for the next inn. I don't need more than that. I could just replace it with medical equipment already. Let's do that. We can equip our trophy, that's fine, I think.
Serve you well.
Immobilize at combat start. Yeah, that's fine. So I don't need this anymore. Might as well destroy it to save inventory space. Movement resist. Don't really need a heal. Okay, that's it. No need to use anything else here. And now mastery points. I got 7.
That you may stand just a little taller at the end.
So first Encore to reduce the cooldown. Here you go. Right, that's a lot of points. I can level up Razor's Wit, that gives me dodge. That's useful. 5 more. A fire starter, perhaps. So that would leave me with 4. A defender upgrade is decent. A bellow upgrade can be useful. Especially against cultists and such. Okay, let's get bellow. Yeah, defender too. I have a lot of points, I can afford it. Battlefield medicine now. Incision. And yeah, probably fire starter. Not a lot of things left that I need to upgrade. Okay, fire starter. So really, the one thing I could use right now are trinkets that would help Bonnie. Anything that would be beneficial with like fire starter, anything that would help me place dots more effectively, more efficiently. So we'll see. What do we have here?
Plan accordingly.
Okay, now that's a decent trinket right there, but do I want to do the Shroud as my final region? That seems like a risky proposition, not gonna lie. Definitely seems a bit risky. The Act 2 boss didn't have stuns, did he? I don't remember him having stuns. Act 1 boss has stuns, but this is Act 2. I mean, I don't need skill points, but Photor would be a much easier zone to do than the Shroud. The Shroud is definitely the toughest regions. And now that we're doing the 4th region, it will have a significantly higher chance of buffed up enemies, ordained enemies. Combined with the random blind, like, it's a tough zone. Yeah. I would go for the Trinket if this was Act 1, because stun resist is useful against Act 1 boss. But against Act 2 boss, stun resist is not really needed. So I think we'll just do the easier zone here. The downside of this one is that it won't have any field hospitals, so if I catch some nasty disease, I will not have a chance to get rid of it, like, ever. So that's the downside. It's not that big of a downside, though. And I can just ignore the region goal here, because I don't need that extra skill point. Alright, yeah, let's just go for the easier option here. Again, I don't really need that trinket. I'm not going to risk doing a tougher zone just to get a trinket I don't even need. Alright, now give me some good friggin' relationships, come on. We have so many people with good affinity. Okay, well, we got something. Just don't tell me it's going to be a negative. Alright, that's good.
While the heart still beats, desire will never
Let's see.
die.
Okay, I don't think I'll be using Harvest. I could switch to Command. That's a 10% heal. Okay, probably not needed. And the other one?
Unites the hopeful.
Okay, solo, -1 stress. Controlled burn, -1 stress. Okay, I mean, I might or might not use these interactions. We'll see. I suppose I could use controlled burn. Alright, let's go. Would have been better to get something on skills I normally use, but it's fine.
The rancid crop.
Yeah, there are still a lot of in items that I have to unlock. Hopefully we'll unlock a bunch after this. I did unlock like the third slot for memories. So if I get a chance to pick up some really good buff, I will. For the next run, I mean. Right, so... Well, I'm keeping Firestarter and Firefly. I prefer to keep Smokescreen. So I could basically switch out the ransack to get controlled burn. I normally only use ransack once there's just one enemy left right in the front, or if I really need to pull something forward, which most of the time I have no need, and I can kind of do it in a roundabout way with a rampart. So I guess we could switch ransack to controlled burn, just to have an extra skill to reduce stress on the jester here. But I don't think he will be using Harvest or Solo. I kind of want most of these skills. I could swap out Battle Ballad if I really want to, because I don't necessarily need it with this group. I have mostly been using it to like move people around. So I could swap that to Harvest. It is a 10% heal on Baristan, and since Baristan is a tank, that can be pretty useful. So let's go with that. Okay, we have a Watchtower on the left. Alright, let's check out the Watchtower.
Reliable information brings accurate insight, after all.
Right, I don't need a lair because I do have a decent trophy already. I mean, unless I want to replace it. Because this one is not really useful against the boss or anything like that. But it's also not detrimental like my previous one was. Okay, so right now I mostly just want to get to the inn, because as long as I get to the inn, I'll get to keep all of my candles. And this run will be worth a lot of candles already. I think I'll just go for a relatively safe route. We can go this way, that's probably fine, but 2 extra road battles just to get 1 candle? Alright, let's go left. I might still get something useful from assistance encounters. And I have the inventory space now.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Okay, not a lot of useful options here, but alright. Let's check affinity. Right, I don't want to slip down to unfriendly with the Baristan here. Oh, I can't improve their affinity here. Okay. Maybe we can get 18? Yeah, we can get 18.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Alright, 18. So, yeah, I think I'll just go right and then this way. We can do resistance encounter right here.
While there is still time.
If I want to. Or I can go this way, and then do this resistance encounter. And there's a creature then. Which, again, I don't necessarily need the creature then, at this point. I could stick to left side, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I don't really want to risk having to do 3 cultist fights in a row, because you don't always get an option to avoid these. I wouldn't want to do 3 in a row, so in fact we should go right over here. So I have to go through these locations. Okay, I have to go for the creature then if I want to do that. Okay. Let's just go straight.
You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
Okay, Trinket chance, but I would nuke some of my affinities. -1 with the Jester is fine. Yeah, I agree. One candle isn't worth 2 fights.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Okay, this is fine. Right, so I will be immobilized at the start of the combat because of my relic, but that's not really a big deal. That should be a kill already.
Measured and steady.
Well, I guess I might as well pop Harvest. Not yet, Encore first.
Bravo! Steady yourself.
This Trinket for the debuffs is actually pretty damn good on the Man at Arms. It's a 50% chance to apply something negative every single time you hit them, including with a riposte. So that is pretty good. Yep. I mean, I could remove the trophy if I want to, but it's not really a big deal.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Okay, healing Baristan every single time I use Harvest is pretty nice.
The smallest variable can make all the difference. Cut down these nightmares and blade.
Okay, we got a Blight Resist Trinket. Okay. Would have been better to get a Burn Resist Trinket, because this boss, as in Act 2 boss, does have burn damage, but not Blight. Still, I guess I can use it, replace this one. It's obviously a better version of that. Okay, now that's potentially actually useful. Again, for the Act boss. I might even use that. That's 95. Now the downside is that I'll get stress if burn does in fact land and I don't remove it. So that is a downside. But all I really have to do is get one in item with a burn resist. Yeah, right here. Just need to use that at the inn and we'll have over 100. So let's just go with that. Okay. No chance for any trinkets, alright. Well, they're not giving me a lot of options.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Okay, so I don't necessarily need the skill points anymore, but this would be an extra candle. I kind of want to do the resistance encounter, actually. Let's do the resistance encounter. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Who's next on the shrine leveling list? Probably the leper. And nobody in this group because I already got everything. But yeah, probably leper. I think I got everyone except the leper and the grave robber. And while I'm not really a big fan of the leper because he lacks mobility when you get shuffled and stuff, the grave robber is just bad. Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of the grave robber, but she really needs a buff. Like, I think she's actually the worst class right now in the current patch in the game. And one of the big issues she has is that one of her bigger skills, I think it was lunge, when you upgrade it, it goes from like 4 to something damage to 4 to 19 or 4 to 11 when you spend a mastery point on it. So you risk upgrading that, it moves you forward, so you can't just spam it every single turn. It's supposed to be like a decent damaging skill, but you can still do 4 damage with it, which is terrible. It's not the only problem, but one of them. Some of her skills just need buffs. Okay, so that's enough. If I'm going to keep the Plague Doctor in rank 2, I should probably swap Battlefield Medicine for something else. Or as an alternative, I could move the Jester forward and swap out Inspiring Tune. Because this group shouldn't really have major problems with stress. If Bolster is not enough for stress, I have a whole lot of items that reduce stress. Including 6 spring water from the Oasis. Yeah, that's actually her only really good skill, the poison arrow or whatever it's called. But like, I like her as a class, like as a concept. But I think right now in the current patch, in the current iteration, she's just the weakest class of them all in terms of actual skills. The poison one is the only really good skill she has, I think. She just needs a buff, because most other classes are, I think, fairly well balanced now. Maybe I would give... I mean, I get it that the leper is not supposed to have mobility. So that annoys me about the leper. But he isn't really supposed to be a mobile class or anything like that. And he does have good skills that can do tons of damage.
Well done.
But yeah, I think all other classes are in a decent spot now. The only issue, like a major issue the game has, is that in any good group, you just really need the Plague Doctor. If you're playing without the Plague Doctor, you're handicapping yourself. Like, straight up. You just are.
The loathing whisper.
He's a staple of any group. So he needs some kind of alternative. What they should really do is add another class to the game and make that class a kind of alternative for the Plague Doctor. So that it can perform sort of a similar role. That's what I would do. That's just my opinion, obviously. Okay, I want to be using that. Was there a hoarder anywhere here? Oh yeah, right here. Okay, the problem with that... Okay, if I go for a hoarder, I will have to go through 2 Oblivion's ingresses right before the final cultist fight. I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. So I think I'll pass on the hoarder. The risk of having to do 3 bullshit cultist fights in a row is just too big.
Desperate. They need your help.
And there's zero guarantee the hoarder will even have anything useful to begin with. Okay, no trinket chance or anything like that. Yeah, they need to add another, like, healer support kind of class. Because the Plague Doctor is mostly a support class. Obviously, you can, like, do some decent damage. But the support skills the Plague Doctor has cannot really be replaced by anyone else. Okay, we're going right. And it doesn't have to be like a support class strictly, just someone who can potentially use a build that could kind of replace the Plague Doctor. Yeah, Indiscriminate Science is a skill that, like, cannot be replaced with anything else. Like, it just can't. If you're playing without that skill, you are straight up handicapping yourself. Like, you just are. Alright, encore.
A slow suffering begins.
Yeah, that too. It does improve certain builds a lot because of Indiscriminate Science. Like, take the Man-at-Arms. The Man-at-Arms is already, like, a really good class. He's not irreplaceable, but I really like him. He's solid. A lot of people use him in vast majority of their groups. And he becomes even stronger because he can use, for example, Buffed Up Retribution, which gives you 6 different buffs and debuffs, and that gives you plus 60% on Indiscriminate Science. If you're, like, close to dead, and you have to heal yourself really urgently, and you need that massive heal, you can immediately give yourself 6 buffs and debuffs and then use Indiscriminate Science with the Plague Doctor. Like things like that. It makes an already good class like even better because you can use that kind of interaction. Hey Milamber. Oh yeah, that's a stun with the Trinket right here. Okay, so I could do 40 with Cause of Death and bring him to 0. I would still have to actually finish him off if I do that. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Okay, that's worth it. Yeah, and speaking of the Plague Doctor, Cause of Death is an insane skill with a dot-based group like this. So not only it's already a crazy good support class that cannot be replaced, Cause of Death is, I would say, like one of the best skills in the game in terms of damage potential with the right group. It's actually crazy good. And it's a very unique skill because this is not an attack. This is not a melee attack, this is not a ranged attack. So it's not affected by debuffs that traditionally affect attack skills. Because this is not an attack skill. This will always do 100% of the remaining dot damage on the target. It's not an attack. And it's pretty unique in that sense. That makes it even better than it already is.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
The thing is, I hope their answer isn't going to be like making Plague Doctor useless. Because that shouldn't be the answer. I've seen that happen in some other games way too many times. It's a good, fun class. A very flexible class. It can fit into like a lot of different group compositions. So the answer isn't like to nerf him into the ground or her and make her useless. 37 crit, oh yeah, right, because we get plus 200% damage against corpses, right. Yeah, I'm still like a little bit mad about that, even though that was years ago. Especially with the mechs. Which one was it that had like this insanely good defensive build? One of them. So instead of just nerfing that, they just nerfed all of them at the same time, which is pretty dumb. How is the run going? Pretty well. We're in the 4th region now.
The lost souls of
Yeah, Goliath, that's the one. Goliath. Goliath was too strong. I think most people would agree with that. But the answer wasn't to like nerf all of the mechs across the board. Like, that's not the answer.
a slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
All right, that will take care of him. But I should swap out the skills that I mentioned, because I'm actually using one skill that's currently kind of useless for me.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Well, the only class they added recently-ish was the Bounty Hunter, but it's not like a proper class. It's just a class you can hire for a single region at the inn, sometimes. But you can't hire him for the mountain. And you can hire him anytime you want. It's just... he just pops up sometimes. So it's not a proper class you can use in your groups. Right, so okay, hold on. So I have two options. I can either switch Battlefield Medicine to something else, or I can switch Inspiring Tune to something else. Well, here's the thing. I like having Jester in rank 3 with Immobilize, because then I can use either Fade to Black or Razor's Wit anytime I want. To either blind the target or give myself dodge. So I think I like him where he is. I probably don't need Battlefield Medicine as much with this group. So I could pick up a Noxious Blast. Or Emboldening Vapors. And this group doesn't need Emboldening Vapors as much. So I guess I'll pick up Noxious Blast. Even unupgraded, that's pretty decent, I would say. Alright. And destroy something. Okay, I'm keeping the burn resist. I probably don't need all these stress reduction items all that much. I don't think I'll be using this. No. Alright, let's move on. So next up we got a creature then.
Voracious and decadent.
Well, not just yet. Next location, I mean. So I don't have to fight these if I don't want to. I think I will, though. Okay, 2020 relationship here, so no need to improve that. Okay. Actually, I might leave. See, it's a little bit annoying because I need to reduce somebody's affinity with the bunny here. I guess Jester, because I'll still be at 18. Alright, let's fight them. Reduce loading, if nothing else. Oh, that's easy. Yep. Right, none of them have death blow resist. Yeah, I might get some disease from this. I hope not. So Baristan and Plague Doctor have pretty high disease resist, but the back row does not. So I guess we'll see. Okay, that's 10 per turn. So 2 turns and the maid will be dead. Nice. Just don't give me a disease. Especially some nasty one. Alright, a controlled burn can't be used from rank 4. Right, so I need to swap that to something else. Fair enough. Okay. Nice max damage with Incision. Piss off. We're resisting Blight like a champ, but I do have a 91, so that explains it for the most part. Okay, that will take care of him. Okay, I'll just blind him. Okay, that's 4 per turn. Probably not a big deal. 7 heal is kind of not worth it in this situation.
Bravo!
Okay, we should be done soon anyway. I'm actually going to pop Defender here, and that's +1 affinity too. Are we done yet? Okay, now he should be dead.
A master stroke.
And that's also enough damage, good. I guess I might as well heal now. Use the guard to heal. That's actually another benefit of Baristan combined with the Plague Doctor. You can put guard on somebody, and that gives you plus 30% with indiscriminate science, like here. Like, there's just so much flexibility with this. Okay, that's 4, so bolster will do nothing. Done.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Plus 10% healing received from skills per positive token. Okay, okay. Well, if only I had more trinket slots.
Loathing festers.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be using that. I don't have the space to use it. No need for that. I should use up these stimulants on something. $102 baubles. Alright, let's move on. So unfortunately, I had to skip the hoarder, but maybe we'll get something good to buy at the inn. Creature then. I might actually skip it. I will get an affinity penalty. Okay, that will drop me from friendly to neutral. Yeah, I'm not doing the creature then. I don't really need the mastery points anymore. So I'll skip it. Flame will be fine. Not to mention I have the Glimmer of Hope. In fact, I should just use that. I definitely won't be needing 7 of them. I think right. Yeah, I need to go right. I have all the skill unlocks in this group already. So we're going right. I'm going this way to avoid 2 Oblivion's ingresses in a row right before the Exemplar fight. Because you don't always get an option to avoid this. And I don't want to do 3 cultist fights in a row. That's just asking for trouble. Yeah, this is actually still on the experimental branch. This is the relationship system update. And it's a very, very good update. Hold that thought for a second. Okay, I think I'll fight these. So that will push me from very friendly to friendly. Bonnie +1. Okay, I'll fight this. Anyway, it's actually a very good update. It makes the relationship system significantly better. You no longer get random act-outs in combat. If you do get affinity change in combat from something you do, it's now telegraphed in advance with an icon that you get. It's not here right now, so I can't show you. Affinity is on a 0 to 20 scale, like right here. And you only form relationships at the start of the region. And they last for the entire region. And they are not random. So once you get a relationship, it can look something like this. It will affect a specific skill, so only one skill. And in this case, for example, because they are amorous, Baristan will get a 10% heal every single time I use Harvest with the Jester, and vice versa. The Jester would get 10% heal every single time I use Command. I can use it, but I don't have to. If you get a negative relationship, again, a single skill will be affected, and the additional downside is that that skill will be locked to your skill bar for that entire region. Obviously not the case with positive relationships. So that's kind of how it works now. And the chance to get a relationship depends on your affinity. So below 5, you are very unfriendly. So that will give you a high chance to get a negative one. Below 9, you're just unfriendly, a slightly lower chance to get something negative. In the middle, you're neutral, which doesn't mean it won't happen, it's just fairly unlikely. You can still get positive or negative when you're neutral. Above 13, you're friendly, and above 17, you're very friendly. So it's on a scale. It's a much, much better system than the old one. It was definitely a much needed update. Oh yeah, I was going to switch out controlled burn, maybe next time. Okay, nice. That's enough. Yeah, let's pop Encore. Alright, I can Firefly on rank 1. Let's use Fire Starter then.
Early results are encouraging.
He resisted, alright. Fine. That's already enough, okay. Well, no real point using this. I guess I can destroy the corpse, since I get plus 200% damage against corpses now. Might as well take advantage of that.
Excellent work.
Yes, you can gain or lose affinity points, but the actual relationship effect only happens right after the inn. So it will not change during a region, just at the end of it.
There is comfort in company. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Are you dead yet? Please die. How many times is he going to resist that shit? There. Okay, Death Cup Sports might actually come in handy. Oh yeah, these will be very useful against the Exemplar, because he's kind of bullshit with his Death Blow resist.
Abates.
Alright. In fact, I might just equip that right away. Or after the next fight. I should use out that Glimmer of Hope. Okay, let's throw the spawns. I don't think I'll need this. Nope. I probably don't need 4 more Glimmers of Hope. Okay, let's just do this. Here. Okay, so now, right. Because if I go left, I can't avoid the cultists.
Push forward. Lamentably, there is no other choice.
Okay, that looks easy. All right.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
That'll do. No need for bolster. Well, this guy will die. That's pretty much it.
A petty hindrance.
One more heal.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Right, I need to switch out controlled burn actually. Well, there's not a lot that I can use from rank 4. Basically just ransack and heartlight. Heartlight can be useful upgraded because it removes blind on allies. Okay, I probably don't need all this laudanum to be honest. But destroying it makes me uncomfortable. Because you never know, you know? Yeah, I probably don't really need burn salve all that much. No, not really. Okay, so not much coming up before the Exemplar. Let's equip the Death Cup sports real quick. So that I can debuff his death blow resist. Okay, this looks fine.
Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
Well, I don't necessarily need coach equipment anymore. Okay, here. A lot of useless crap.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
That's a lot of whiskey. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can be useful to get your affinity up. But I don't think you can afford to carry that much. Certainly don't need slime mold. Yeah, that's 31 out of 28. I guess I can just destroy 6 relics for now. I could probably destroy 24 baubles because I only really need 70 for a chance of getting a decent trinket at the inn. I think some trinkets are more than 70 though. There are a few that are more than 70. I probably don't need this crap. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, here, that's fine. And now we're going right. Right, I could potentially get some good items from this place again. Like the wine previously. That might happen. The downside is that if I get some really bad quirk, I will not get a chance to remove it because there's no hospital anymore. So that might not be worth the risk. No, that's not worth the risk. I don't want to get something like really bullshit right before the mountain, just now. So right for the candle. One more road fight. And then the Exemplar.
Just a little.
And then the mountain. Okay, that looks easy. No problem.
The slow suffering begins.
And the Jester can handle the stress. Okay, there it is. Was there blight resist? Yeah, pretty high. That's not worth it. Bleed is a bit lower. Oh, that's a kill instantly. No need for bleed. You know what else the Plague Doctor might need? The hero path rebalance. Because right now, I don't really see a good reason to go for anything other than Surgeon. Okay, sure, you can get the others to work if you want to, but Surgeon is just so good. And there are still some hero paths that could use a rebalance. There are some that are still borderline useless on some classes.
Lethality writ large. A steady subtraction.
Bye-bye.
An invariable result.
Okay, that'll do. That's better.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
And that's not quite enough yet. There, done.
Messy, but effective.
Yeah, Surgeon is probably a little bit too strong. As much as I hate to say it, it's a little bit too strong. Right, I mean, CrossFit is nice, but I don't think I'll be using it on anything. There's no diseases in the mountain, right? Cultists don't have any skills that can give you a disease? I don't think they do. Okay, I probably don't need this crap here. All right. Yeah, a lot of the hero paths have some kind of downside that you have to kind of care about. There's technically a downside to Surgeon, which is minus 33% blight chance, but you don't really care about that all that much. Because Surgeon is just so strong, and she has enough strong skills otherwise, you don't need to use any blight skills. In fact, I should just replace this. Let's just grab Blinding Gas, actually. Oh wait, no, I can't use that from the back. Emboldening Vapors, then. Oh, actually, being able to shuffle the target might be useful for the Exemplar fight. Yeah, exactly. It's not a downside because Surgeon is just so strong. A mixed quirk, no thanks. I'll pass. Okay, this would get him very friendly. That works. Alright, onwards. Last fight I need before I'm guaranteed to keep all of my candles. Let me double check if I got... Yeah, I got the Death Cup Spores. Alright. And speaking of the Plague Doctor, the annotated textbook is also like insanely good with Surgeon. And with Indiscriminate Science. It's just nuts. Alright, let's do it. This guy is kind of bullshit.
This half-made horror. Back into the void.
Okay. Well, first I need to kill the altar. Preferably quickly. Okay, 25% chance to get a crit buff. Oh, really? 23 crit? Okay. Fine. Nice. More burn. Okay, so now it will die in 2 turns if I just leave it alone. Unless it gives itself regen. So then maybe not necessarily. Still, attacking one more time with Firefly will not change that. Because I want to do 9 damage one way or the other. So there's not much point doing that. Let's actually just hit the big guy with smokescreen. There. Oh, no, I didn't land the blind. And that's a bit unlucky. Oh wait, this is when attacked, not when attacking. Right. Okay. It's fine. Okay, let's pop Defender. Right, so that's going to be the region. Just to be safe, I'll reduce the stress a little. Let's try to land the blind again. Nope, resisted. That's annoying. Now I think I have to hit it one more time. Yeah, this blight might get a bit irritating. Not a whole lot I can do about it. Blind again, come on, land the blind. Resisted again, come on, man. How many times are you going to resist? Okay, I have a lot of spring water, I'm just going to use some of it. Got the altar. Now he's going to crit me. Alright, that's fine. Now I should probably heal myself to full. It will remove my buffs, but he needs a heal, obviously. He'll get the buffs back, it's fine.
This is no time to falter.
And then the Jester will need a heal. Okay, blind again. It's a 60% chance. Come on. There it is. Okay, it's only a single one, but that's still fine. +1 affinity. Alright, give me some burns now. I need to wait one more turn to use Indiscriminate Science. This might take some time. .40 debuff resist on the boss. Yep, he brought back the altar. He can do that. It's a really annoying fight. Okay, I'm at death's door now, which is not great. Yeah, this could be bad. I think I need another blind here. Well, no, I could use Encore on the Plague Doctor, actually. Let's maybe do that. Because then I can heal myself back to full.
Dragged back from the brink.
There we go. Nice. Now, Barisan is still a bit low, but he can give... Oh, yeah, great. But he can give himself guard and stuff. Yeah, this is not amazing. Now you have to kill the altar. Trust me, you have to kill... Oh, yep. Great. GG. But you have to kill the altar. He will kill you if you don't. Trust me, I lost entire runs because I tried to rush him down. You cannot do that. Well, that's kind of unlucky. That is kind of unlucky. Yep. Well, I still have to kill him. At least try. Okay, good. Shuffled. But I lost most of my damage this way, unfortunately. I still have some bleeds and stuff. But that might not help me that much. Okay, heal for Baristan. I think I will lose this now, because yeah, I lost my main damage dealer, effectively. That is not good. Now I have to heal myself. I can't not heal myself here, like, I actually have to. Alright. Okay.
This is no time to falter.
I can probably get him, but yeah, so much for the mountain. Because this group doesn't really work without the runaway specifically. So I don't want to use this yet, because this only lasts for a few turns, not permanently. I'm going to nuke that corpse real quick.
Fight through the fatigue.
Okay. Well, he will hit me with a riposte, and I have vulnerable, which is not great. But what else am I going to do? Here, 16 crit. Alright, that was a good trade. I'll take it. So Harvest should be good, because it will heal me a little bit.
Compassion quiets the house.
And hopefully land a bleed. I can try to blind him again, but that hasn't exactly worked out too well. Actually, the combo will be useful. I can take advantage of the combo. Yeah, no blind. He resisted like vast majority of my blinds.
Test of
Like 5 of them? Oh, yep, great. That happened. Okay, that's like an interaction I really hate in this game. When you get a dot on you and you get pushed to 0 with some attack. and then that check goes through before you get a chance to react. But yeah, I think we're basically done here. I'm dead. I don't think I can kill him like this. It's not gonna happen. And he had really high death blow resist too. That's not bad luck, that's just normal luck for me. This is the baseline. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. Yeah, this is the baseline. That's not bad, that's normal. Well, the only downside is that because of RNG crap, I will probably lose like 30, 40 candles. So that part kind of sucks.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
There's still like a chance, but it's marginal. I don't think I can two-man him. It's very, very marginal. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen anymore. It was just... Yeah, it was not good. Yeah, no, I can't get it. If I landed, like, more blinds, it would have been fine. Because I tried to land that blind, like, 6 or 7 times, and he resisted most of it. So that was not good. Okay, so this will give me dodge. But the Plague Doctor will probably go down, yep. So the Jester would have to solo him now, which I don't think he will.
Absolution.
He doesn't have the damage for it. Yeah, no, he doesn't have the damage for it. I really dislike this fight. It's the worst fight, like, outside of Act bosses. And maybe outside of the Leviathan. But this dude is just really annoying. Yeah, so this probably costed me like 40 candles. Basically about like 3 hours. Yeah, no chance I can do enough damage when he's going to heal himself. Yep.
The final core.
Well, that was really unfortunate. That costed me probably about 3 hours of candles. And I still need a ton of unlocks. Like, there are so many unlocks I need.
Over. Until the truth is laid
Yeah. I only got 17.
free.
I probably would have had like 50 otherwise. Definitely at least 40 easily.
The greatest horror, it would seem.
So that was not good.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. That costed me, again, like 3 or 4 hours. Probably more than that. I think it costed me more than that.
Or be consumed by them.
Probably like all of yesterday's run, like in one go.
Time and time.
That's like my only complaint here, because you really shouldn't lose basically vast majority of your candles just because of that one fight. Like, that one mob is really overtuned.
The crossroads.
He's really overtuned.
The light.
There's no good counter to him, because he can like just resist everything you do. Yeah, I kind of agree, Napalm Kid. The candle grind, like the scale of the candle grind, right now is my only real complaint about the game. Because I think to unlock everything you need, I don't know how much, but I would say 200, 300 hours to unlock everything. Based on like some of the stuff I've seen on Twitch. And based on like what I have right now. I have about 150 hours. A lot of it was obviously before the meta update, but I think I have around like 40 hours post-meta update total, and like I'm not even 1/3 through the unlocks. I don't think I'm even a quarter through the unlocks. Like, pfft. You easily need at least 100 hours. So that's a bit too grindy, like for my taste.
Horrors of 100 campaigns.
Alright, well, I will still be using the same group. But I think that's just a little bit too grindy. And the issue is, like, you need to unlock a lot of things that are crucial to your success, like laudanum. You initially don't even have laudanum unlocked. And the order is random, as far as I know. So you need to get lucky to unlock some really important items.
A murderous melody lingers, long after the final chord has been struck.
Alright, bulwark. That'll do.
Onward.
Yeah, I might look into that.
Remains of the
Actually, I might look into that. What do you need total? I mean, I can show you like how much I'm missing.
Study the winding road.
So I do have all of the journey unlocked here. That gives you like more inventory slots. Things like increased chance that candles will appear at various locations. So this is one of the more important ones. This requires 96 total. I'm not done with resourcefulness, which generally gives you more stuff, more free stuff. So this required 69. This one is just like visual things, so you don't need this. Infernal Flame is 25 if you want that. But the more important part is here. This unlocks trinkets, combat items, stagecoach items, inn items, and the cost goes up a bit later on. As you get unlocks, it increases from 1 to 2, etc. So this is like one of the biggest grinds, I think. Unlocking all of this.
Hearts and minds.
Then you got unlocks for specific classes, which is a pretty big one as well. I've done Men at Arms, which is 64 candles total. I'm not even halfway through any other class. Not even 1/3 through the Plague Doctor or the Runaway. Or the Jester. So this is still a lot. Yeah, you probably need... Yeah, 600 is probably a decent number.
Is the heart.
Probably a bit more than that. And then you got memories, which are like buffs you can buy with candles. So you get those for one run, but you can keep them if that run is successful. As in, if you kill the Agd boss. Yeah, like this one. This is going to be insanely good for the build that I'm using, for the strategy that I'm using. So Bonnie will definitely get that. That will cost me 5 candles, but that's worth it. That's just way too good to ignore that. That's insanely powerful.
A moment of pain.
Okay, I got 13 candles.
Wisdom will help you choose a path. Resourcefulness will ensure you survive it.
Okay. Right, I do want Orphan for the Runaway. but that's 29 total. Alright, I'll use 11.
Bustling streets. We delighted in the city.
And then we can get an in-item unlocked.
Every twinkling recollection.
Yeah, so let's say you need 700 candles. And you can get 20 to 30 in 30 minutes, like someone said earlier. If you just do the first 2 regions and then finish your run, you can get 20 to 30. If you're really fast, let's say you do that in 30 minutes. So you do the math, like how much you need to do a grind, where you don't even try act bosses just to get the candles. Because that runs you're doing purely for the unlocks.
The road called.
It's a lot. It's a little bit too grindy, in my opinion. Yeah. At least 10 hours of grinding, if you grind just for the candles alone. A lot more than that if you just play normally. Because if you lose in the 3rd or 4th region, especially in the 4th one, you're pretty likely to lose in the 4th one if you get unlucky, like I just did. You are going to lose like 2/3 of your candles. Like I got 17 instead of probably 40 plus or 50 plus. If you make it to the boss, to the final boss, you don't have to kill the boss, you can lose on the boss. But if you make it to the final boss, you should get around 50 candles. Anyway, let me swap out the skills here. Okay, that's fine. And the Jester. Here. Also, that fight would have been easier if I had a different trophy. Because that immobilize actually kind of hurt me. Also, the whole grind would be faster if you had a way to speed up animations. Like when XCOM 2 added zip mode, for example. Because some of the animations just take a little bit too long, in my opinion.
Lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
And you don't give a shit about like waiting for animations if you're like 100 hours into the game. You watch most of the digital streams at 2 times speed because of that? Yeah. I mean, I can't blame you. Alright, let's just buy storage trunks.
Travel further is worth the cost. You can feel it. A change in the air.
Honestly, if they wipe progress one more time, I will probably just edit the save. I think at that point it's fair to do that. Because that might still happen one more time for 1.0 release. I would definitely just edit the save at that point. Like, I wouldn't even think about it at that point.
The enemy weakens and wanes. Malaise. Measured and steady.
So wait, with this +1 burn damage done, upgraded Firefly will be 6 burn damage. And if I had Orphan instead, it would be 8. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. And this group has already been really damn strong, like this group composition. Doing 8 burn damage with every Firefly, and then you also have Encore, so you can do 16 on the first turn. That's insane. That's actually insane. And then you can use Cause of Death. Yeah, that's insane. I need Orphan ASAP.
Unexpected find. Push on to the inn.
That's going to be the next thing I'll be unlocking. Of course, the downside is that then you might get resisted more because you don't get the plus 33% from Arsonist. But that's a ton of burn damage.
Places such as this.
Okay, do we Lotto here?
Gathers.
Alright, it's fine. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Listen.
Right, so
Improve.
let's just upgrade Firefly. Well, since I have Jester and Baristan, I probably don't need to upgrade Inspiring Tune or Bolster just yet. Let's do Indiscriminate Science. Okay. Equip the storage trunks,
New variable in the equation of your fate.
the Shroud and Tangle, alright. Also, the hero goal. Oh, another hero goal is bugged out. Okay. I already had that happen previously. Visit creature then, use Bird Trap. Slay Gentry, okay. I guess for my first region I could do the Shroud, it's not the end of the world.
Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Win 4 or more road battles. Okay, this one's good though. Plus 100% academic studies and caches. Okay, yeah, no, I'm doing that.
Sentence.
That could give me some really good stuff.
War that was never fought.
Let's check the provisioner real quick.
But fairly priced.
I'll buy playing cards. There you go. No, Cause of Death does exactly the amount of damage the remaining dots would do. But one of the advantages, well, other than the obvious advantage that you don't have to wait, and you can do like 50 damage with it in one go, the other advantage is that this is technically not an attack. So it's not subject to various debuffs, for example. Because, yeah, this is not an attack, it's just a skill that triggers the dot. Okay, I probably won't really need these, but might as well equip them. Alright, let's do the Tangle. Great.
Each covets what the other has.
Oh, that's really bad. Well, okay, no, that's fine. That's Fired Starter. I don't have to use that. It could have been worse. Okay, that's pretty annoying because these are all going to be +1 stress. Oh well. Bit unlucky for the first inn. Were they actually neutral?
Only.
Okay, 8, so that was unfriendly. But this is neutral. So this was actually unlucky. Alright. So the objective here is to avoid the Watchtower, but it's only +1 mastery. I think I may be better off going through the Watchtower anyway. Because I can't see anything about this region. I can't see literally anything. I should get more benefit from knowing what location does what than from that one single candle I would get. Okay. Alright, let's fight this. I don't necessarily like restarting like that. Nice. Good start.
Empowered, emboldened.
And done.
Of violence yields morbid gains.
Well, +3 speed is nice, but I don't like losing health.
The loathing festers.
Yeah, the RNG I had on that Exemplar fight was kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. But that's actually one of my, like, I have few complaints about the current state of this game, but I really dislike how Deathblow Resist works. Or let me rephrase that. I dislike the design assumption that sometimes you just will drop to 0 health and there's literally nothing you can do about that, and you're supposed to resist the death blow check. But since death blow resist is capped at 90, you will always have at least a 10% chance to die when that happens. So that's one of my complaints right now. Okay, hold on.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
I guess I could do it if I really, really want to. I don't know if I do. Okay, what the heck, let's do it. I guess I'm just gonna restart if I fail. The last time I was fighting him with this group, it was pretty smooth, but I did have better gear and more upgraded skills. Right now I have almost nothing upgraded. But I do have my most important damage skill upgraded, which is Firefly. So I got that going for me. If I don't get, like, super unlucky, it should be fine-ish. Famous last words. And now my Firefly is even better because of the memories. Because of the +1. So now I do 6 with it. And once I get Orphan, that would be 8. Like, that's actually nuts. I need Orphan ASAP.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay. Okay, he's at 6. Let's just pop Encore. Actually, I don't want the Blight. I want exactly what I got. That's how I've been doing it. Well, I would change something about the death's door. Here's the thing. A lot of the games that have some sort of RNG mechanic also has mechanics that are designed to eliminate extreme outcomes. So to eliminate extreme outliers from potential outcomes. Both in the positive and in the negative direction. So, what I would do is add some kind of mechanic that would prevent both, like, I don't know, 10, 20 death blow resists in a row if you get super lucky, but also to eliminate really unlucky outcomes. There are like a few ways it could be done potentially, but that's something I would maybe potentially do. And a lot of games already do that with various mechanics. I would be fine if it applied to the enemy as well, because that's one of the bullshit things about the Exemplar. He has 75 death blow resist, so if you get really unlucky, he can just resist death blow 20 times in a row, 30 times in a row, 40 times in a row. You could be fighting him for an hour. So I would be fine with that. That's how I lost once. Like, I lost my group. Oh, this is actually... Okay, this is literally, I think, the single worst trash group in the entire game. Like, straight up. This is the worst trash group in the entire game. Knight, Drummer, and Bishop. I can't think of any trash group that's worse than this. Like, I just can't, actually. And it's definitely in top 3, just in case I forgot about something. Hey, one thing you could do is add a combat item. Okay, here's what I would do. Okay, here's something that I think would be relatively balanced, that I would consider adding to the game. Add a combat item. It could even be a single stack. It doesn't have to be 2, 3, or 4. But add a combat item that increases your death blow resist by 10, and it can specifically go over cap. And it has 1 charge or whatever. So that way you could have a combat item that could overcap your death blow resist to 100 to give you a single guaranteed resist. I don't think that would be overpowered, because you would have to use a combat item slot to actually use that, which is a pretty big downside. You're using that instead of something else. I think that would be balanced. No, I don't agree that every character would have that. I definitely don't agree with that. Remember, this would only work for a single resist. That's it. Then it's gone. I think it'll be fine. Okay, I think I have to rush down the knight. Yeah, I don't know, that's a tough one, because Bishop has some bullshit skills.
Analysis.
Serve one more. Serve once more. This can revive a dead enemy. And I'm pretty sure he can use that on the knight. Let's put some burn on the Bishop. He doesn't have death blow resist, so as long as I reduce him to 0, he will die. No, decay does not apply to enemies. Unless they changed that recently. I don't think they did. But the Exemplar will have 75 death blow resist forever. So it's completely possible that you could fight the Exemplar for 2 hours and he will resist 50 times. It's completely possible. It's within the realm of possibility. It will happen to someone out there, out of, I don't know, tens of thousands of people who play the game regularly, millions of hours that people play through the game. It will happen to someone somewhere. It just will. And it's not going to be fun for that person when it happens to them. That's why a lot of the games have some kind of mechanics that specifically eliminate extreme outlier results. Especially when it's a popular game on a very large scale. If you have millions of people playing and you have billions of hours put into the game, you will potentially have hundreds of outcomes that are extremely unlikely, but the game allows them to happen. You will have hundreds, and it will ruin the game for some people. And then when they post about it, let's say they make a post about it somewhere, it goes viral, it can actually actively hurt the sales of your game. I talked with someone about this at one of the events I attended in, I think, 2018, about this kind of thing happening. If there's something that has, let's say, 1,000 of a single percent, like 0.0001% chance of happening, right? But you have millions of people playing your game, putting in billions of hours into that game, it will happen to somebody. Then let's say that person has a very large following somewhere, or even they don't, they post somewhere, I don't know, on Reddit. It goes super viral, and then people who haven't played your game get the impression that this is a normal thing that happens in your game, and they never buy it. Like, I'm not going to name drop the developer I talked with or the company, but this is a conversation I actually had with someone at one of the events I attended in the past. So that's the problem with randomness. If you have extremely unlikely streaks, that's not proof that something is not actually random. It's the opposite. That actually proves it is. Because randomness is not the same as equal distribution. And when you have a large enough sample, a large enough pool, it will happen to somebody somewhere. If you have every single person on the entire planet flip a coin, I don't know, 1,000 times. Let's say every single person on Earth right now will start flipping a coin. Right now, this moment, today. And they will flip a coin, I don't know, 100 times every day for the next year, right? So somebody will get tails 1,000 times in a row, eventually. Or at least there's a pretty high likelihood out of that entire sample of people doing it, somebody will get 1,000 tails in a row at some point somewhere. So you don't want that happening with your game, and then... I mean, I'm not going to repeat myself because I just said that. Then somebody makes a video about it or a post about it, it goes viral, and everyone who was considering buying your game gets the impression this is normal. Like, this kind of scenario actually happened to a developer I know.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Right, so the downside here is that this guy will actually kill himself unless I can kill him quickly enough. No, I won't. And give me a bunch of stress. Could have been worse, I suppose. Alright, let's do the boss. And speaking of RNG and things like that, this was my single biggest complaint about XCOM 1. You guys know what I'm about to say, right? My single biggest complaint about XCOM 1, which was fixed in XCOM 2, the fact the chance to hit had a hard-coded floor of 1%. So no matter how many skills, how many items, like smoke bomb, suppression, no matter how many items and skills you used, no matter how high your defense was, the floor was always 1%, always. It was hard-coded into the game. It was impossible to get it to 0. That was my biggest complaint about XCOM 1. So it literally didn't matter how well you planned your turn. You could still get hit and killed with that 1% because it was always there. That was my single biggest complaint about the game. And think about how many people this actually happened to, because 1% is actually pretty damn high. When you have hundreds of thousands of people playing the game, it's actually pretty damn high. You will see hundreds of posts and videos about this happening to people. Anyway, let me actually focus on this fight here. Blind. Or not. Okay. He only has 20 burn resist. No, fire starter is not worth it. When this is going to be 6, guaranteed. Okay. So no need to pop the road just yet. Yeah, there's a reason why it's such a widespread meme. Yeah, exactly. But I'm glad that they fixed that in XCOM 2. I mean, there's still like RNG crap in XCOM 2, but that's just the nature of the game. At least there's no hard floor anymore. And it's not like it ever really worked in your advantage, because you're not going to take a 1% shot and hope it hits, right? You always have some kind of better alternative, but the enemy will. Right, now I can hit it. I would prefer to use Encore, because that has a free turn cooldown. So let's do that. Okay, that's 12. Hit it once. I think this turn is going to be just one. Yeah, exactly. The enemy is not interested in self-preservation. So you have asymmetric goals, so to speak. Okay, good. Yeah, this dude has 50 death blow resist. Not 75 like the Exemplar, but 50 is pretty high. Okay, now I might have to hit the road. I don't like it, but... Alright, let's hit it. And I'll probably have to pop bolster. Or just load on them for now. Oh, +1 affinity, nice. Heck yeah. Give me that. Okay, so he has 21 in dots on him right now. Man, I want to reduce my stress, but I really need to hit the road. So let's do that. That'll do. Hopefully I won't hit a meltdown with anyone. Let's hope not. Yeah, I think now I have to use Inspiring Tune. Having some load on him would have been helpful. But oh well. Okay, I can heal for 15, which is not a lot. And I would give Bonnie +1 stress because of the negative relationship. Yeah, no. Let's just try to at least land another bleed. Even though he has a 50 resist. Well... I don't want the damage on the boss. This is my main form of damage here. Okay, +1 affinity, nice. Hit the root again. Okay. Yeah, I hope I won't hit a meltdown, but I might. Okay, +8. So, yeah, because of that, wouldn't really do enough here. It's not a big heal. Probably not worth it. But 13 health is not a lot. 21 would be much better. Alright, let's just pop it. Resisted the stress, nice.
We can
Okay, so I can hit the road again. With Echoing March.
Lenity, grace,
Bolster.
acts that drive back the darkness.
We're getting close, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, good. Like 3 more turns or so should be enough. And Encore will be back, I think, on the next turn. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky, but okay. The fact it had to be on the Jester, I mean. Yeah, I might have to hit the road now. I think I have to hit the road. Not quite what I was looking for. It's going to be close.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Would have been easy with like more upgraded skills if this wasn't the third region. Well, Bellow. Okay, good. So now Encore should be up, I think. It's a 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, it is. So I think I need that. I really need that, yep. I don't want to hit a meltdown in the first location of the zone.
Lethality with love.
Okay, so that's 15. Hit the road. Okay, nice. Probably bolster.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Then I could heal him for 22. That would also give me +1 affinity. I could do 32 damage. Okay, 32. That's 1 off to get him to 0. Because this will also remove the dots. I think I'd rather heal right now. I could hit him with the incision. No, let's just heal. There. It'll give me +1 stress, but I need that heal.
And now, the greatest.
Watch him die from the first death door check. Wouldn't surprise me. Her, whatever. And the Jester again. Okay, he's at 18. Man, I really need the damage. Okay, hit the road. Remove that road. Okay, fine. I'm at 0. If somebody dies, then obviously that's the run done, because this is literally the first location of the zone. This is actually one of the reasons I don't like doing lair bosses early into the zone. Because if it goes poorly, then like the chances of your completing the entire zone are pretty slim. Okay, that was pretty lucky right there. He's at 0 now. Well, not 0, he's at 1. I need to get rid of that road. Yeah, that was pretty lucky. I guess it was both lucky and unlucky at the same time. The two bad relationships at the first inn was pretty bad luck. Okay, I think I should hit him. Try to land the blind as well. Okay, so now he will have 50% chance to die every hit.
Fight through the fatigue.
Don't kill me, thanks. Yeah, 50%. Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. Let's do it then. There we go, got it. I'm still in a pretty rough shape, but could have been worse.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
And we got... Oh, yeah, that's a really nice trophy. Actually, that's a great trophy to have early on. That's actually one of the benefits here of doing this early. Minus 25% trinket prices, that's actually kind of nuts. Now we just need to, like, recover from this situation. Oasis is next, and I had no way of knowing that because this was a question mark. That's pretty lucky right there, Oasis. Right after the lair boss. So this run is looking better already. How the turntable? Yeah. Right, so -5 stress. Okay, well, I have two options. I can get the stress reduction or I can get the spring water. I think I'd rather get the spring water. No, I don't know what this is. But there are no road fights up ahead. I'll take the spring water. Spring water is just so nice. And did I have any load on them? No. Spring water is -3 stress and 3 charges, so it's -9 total actually. And sometimes you get the option to get 2 stacks. There wasn't an option here, but sometimes you do get the option to get 2 stacks. Alright, so what's next? I guess we'll go left. Creature then. I might have to avoid that if that's an option. Or I could use like the first wave to recover from this. Perhaps. That might work. Okay, there's no option to run away, so I have to do it. Alright, I guess we'll do it then. It's not a bad thing, we'll get a mastery point. Or 2. But yeah, I'm in a pretty rough shape. Okay. Right, I need to back up. Oh, I should have moved them before I started this. Okay. Well, we got one blind. They all have a dodge.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
A +1 affinity, nice. So that's 17 out of 20. And then bolster. Okay, good. Just don't give me a meltdown. And stunned. The stun is pretty irritating.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
And all this dodge. All my homies hate spiders. Yeah, they are pretty irritating. Okay, blind. No blind for you. Right, well... I need to get rid of that dodge. Piss off. They could also just come up with an entirely new character. Like, the Runaway is a pretty good character, and she wasn't in the first game. So... Oh, +1 affinity. I wouldn't mind seeing something new, not necessarily classes from Darkest Dungeon 1.
A master stroke.
Okay, that's enough. Bye-bye.
A petty hindrance.
Oh, piss off already. Okay, that's 10 blight. That's a bit much. Yeah, I need to move around and use battlefield medicine. It's just that the Jester was stunned earlier. Okay. There. Now I can use battlefield medicine.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
I think I'm fine now without burning more mineral water. Yeah, unless they changed the carcass recently, it's really bad. I would say it's the worst hero path in the game. I tried it. It was really bad. It needs to be buffed. Okay, one more heal. One thing that's annoying about the creature then is that you don't recover like the ability charges for the second wave, because it's technically like the same fight. Don't stun me, don't stun me. Okay, it's fine. Alright, let's get ready for the next wave here. The next one is usually wards.
This road cannot be walked alone.
I might need that spring water after all. More blight. Okay, 12 blight on him. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Okay. More spiders. Because why not, apparently. Yeah. And they all have 2 stacks of dodge. How annoying is that? Very. Oh, there we go. Landed 1 blind. I have 1 more use of battlefield medicine. So... Well, I could use 1 medicinal herb, but I should keep 1 in case I get the annotated textbook again. But I could use 1 here to remove this 12 stack. So let's go with that.
Relief
And then use battlefield medicine on the jester, I think. Oh wait, I will get a Marosana Fenite if I do that. On myself then. Or I could use Magnesium Rain. I could. There. Okay, +1. Shame this isn't Blight, but oh well. Right, so I use the battlefield medicine charges, which means I don't need to be in rank 3, I can be in rank 2. Here, maybe blind will land. Yep, it will. Nice. So I can heal Baristan back to full. Might not be worth it here. I could kill this one spider maybe if I land. Yeah, actually, yeah, I can kill him. There.
A simple variable.
And that should make things slightly less irritating. Resisted the stun, nice. With 50. Good. Oh, another... Yeah, I don't really need another +1. They are at what? Okay, they are at 18. I was going to use it on myself here. Okay. I might still die if I get really unlucky. I hope not.
A slow die.
I hope not. But it could happen.
Avoidable end.
And another blind. Yeah, this is around 9. Okay, Encore. I will take 3 damage here, I think, no matter what I do. Well, okay, maybe not. Let's heal up. It will remove the dodge, but I don't want to risk getting killed. No chance.
Road cannot be walked alone.
There, only 2 spiders left. We should be fine now, I think. And that one still has dodge plus, unfortunately. Here. It's not great, but it's fine. And the stand. Man, I hate the stand they have. 1 left. I might want to get rid of the corpses. Okay, now everyone should be fine, I think. Famous last words. Stupid stun. Right, I can move forward and then use Magnesium Rain, actually. There we go. Oh, piss off. Great. We got some bullshit disease. Alright, that's actually fine. Okay, that's actually fine. No real downside here, because if I get moved back, I can just use Rampart to move back forward again, but I don't mind having this. Oh, actually, I do have one more battlefield medicine. Just heal the jester.
Calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
And reduce stress. Imagine it on the leper. Yeah, it would be pretty bad on the leper. Done. Okay, give me something good for this, because that was pretty annoying.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
+1 mastery discount on trinkets. I was hoping for +2 mastery, but alright. At least nobody died. I'm still in a pretty rough shape. Alright, well, I guess I'll go left because there's a candle here. I don't know what any of these are anyway. Hero Shrine, alright. So that's +1 mastery, basically.
When the cult came,
I have all the unlocks on these people already.
no sword
Right.
was drawn.
Yep.
There was only stupefying horror, and the catatonic lethargy that follows it.
Played too much XCOM for 5% to be anything but a real threat. Yep.
We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
They should do something more interesting with these once you get your skill unlocks. Like, make them do something other than just give you +1 mastery.
Up ahead, the seat of our regret.
Okay, academic study. Hold on, actually. Yeah, move these. Like so. Yes, keep clicking and just give you a mastery point. Yeah, they could do that. But yeah, they could do something interesting with them. Definitely. Okay, well, I'm not sure if I want to risk some bullshit quirk here, but... How are the affinities? Okay. Alright, let's try. Germophobe.
Spoils
We got anatomical map.
paralleled power.
Okay, apply on hit. 90% chance to add 1 negative token, 10% chance to add 1 positive token. That is a good trinket, but it's still a 10% chance to give them something bullshit. But that is a good trinket. We'll use that on Baristan. It's definitely a good one. Oh yeah, also, clenching claws. So with this, I will actually have a chance to add 2 negative tokens every time I hit them. I might as well equip Footman's Grog on somebody. It's not going to be tremendously useful, but... Oh, again on attack, 15% chance to get vulnerable. So here, we'll grab Footman's Grog to counter the negative quirk. Alright. So another hero shrine. So we got 2 in a row, basically. Alright. I guess I don't mind. Don't give me the drummer, thanks. Don't even dare giving me the drummer. Piss off. Okay, no, it's fine. I thought this was Bishop, 2 foot soldiers and the drummer for a moment, but fortunately it's not. Okay, the bishop needs to go first.
A brilliant conclusion.
There it is. Stun. And weak and vulnerable. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty nice combo on mana terms, for sure. Oh, I need to get rid of Echoing March now. I don't need it anymore. We've done the boss already. That was just for the root. These are both dead now. Sort of. Bye-bye.
Breakthrough. A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
All right, done.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
Okay, I need to swap out Echoing March. Let's move on. Oh, we're already at the end. All right. I thought I was further away. So I guess that wasn't too bad. We did get a really, really good trophy from that lair boss. Now I don't have to fight any other lair boss. Yeah, let's check combat items really quick. Smog bomb. How are relationships again? Or rather, affinities. Okay, nobody's unfriendly. That's good. All right, let's go. So first altar. Not a big fan of that region.
Perhaps. Steady yourself.
There you go, that's 12.
An unavoidable end.
I'll just use that smoke bomb.
A promising nothing to
And it's down. Oh, it still landed even though I missed. Wait. Oh yeah, right, because these are not the same. One of them is apply on hit, and the other one is apply to attacker when hit. Right. So you don't actually have to hit the attacker needs to hit you. I'll just play it safe and heal up.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Bye-bye.
A petty hindrance.
I guess I should reduce my stress as well. This might still take a few turns.
The slow suffering begins.
Here, have a burn. All right, almost done. Are we there yet? Two blinds now.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
All right, she's almost dead. That wasn't necessarily the best, but I want one more inspiring tune. Done. Yeah, this would be good if it wasn't for the minus 50% max health part. Minus 50% is a bit too much. My inventory isn't even full, surprisingly. All right, we're here. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Definitely could have been worse. So wait, how much will Trinket cost now? Hold on. I have like several discounts now.
For wealth no longer
Oh, it's only minus 50, okay.
Indeed, it
Right. I might grab this one. Yeah, okay, I'm going to grab that. Why not? We got 7 mastery points.
improve.
Equip the trophy. Equip another storage trunk. How many candles? 13.
And begin again.
Right, that is going to be it for today. It's actually exactly midnight over here. And we are at about 3 hours. A good way to end it. I will continue this run, obviously. Next stream. I'm not sure if that's going to be tomorrow or not, but yeah, we will continue this. I don't want to get to Act 3 boss. Maybe kill Act 3 boss. So thanks for coming today, everyone. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.